Bordered by the colorful Wasatch Mountains to the east and the Great Salt Lake to the west, northern Utah's Hill Air Force Base is home to many missions for the United States Air Force, the Department of Defense, and other national organizations. Groundbreaking for construction of Hill Air Force Base occurred on January 12, 1940, and the base's history reflects the heritage of the U.S. Air Force, and in particular, Air Force Material Command. Spanning nearly 7,000 acres, the base is surrounded by the supportive communities of Layton, Clearfield, Sunset, Roy, Riverdale, Ogden, and South Weber. Employing more than 21,000 military, civilian, and contractor personnel, Hill Air Force Base, which is part of the Air Force Sustainment Center, is the Air Force's second largest base by population and geographical size. The base is also the largest single-site employer in the state of Utah, with an economic impact of over $3 billion annually. The 75th Air Base Wing is the host unit and consists of approximately 2,800 people who support all of Hill Air Force Base's mission partner organizations. The wing manages 1 million acres and more than 1,700 facilities valued at over $4 billion. Additionally, the 75th is the Air Force's single provider of Standard Air Munitions Packages, or STAMP, to support wartime taskings across the globe. Nearly half of the base's real estate is dedicated to the safe storage, depot-level maintenance, and rapid processing of lethal munitions, ensuring warfighters have the combat power they require to fight and win our nation's wars. The 75th Air Base Wing delivers exceptional support to all mission partners through its Civil Engineer Group, Mission Support Group, Medical Group, Communications and Information Directorate, and several wing staff agencies, such as the Chapel, Finance, Legal, Operations Support, Public Affairs, and other support functions. The wing even operates a large museum, one of the top attractions in northern Utah. The 75th is responsible for providing support services to the Ogden Air Logistics Complex, 388th and 419th Fighter Wings, Air Force Life Cycle Management Center, Air Force Nuclear Weapons Center ICBM Systems Directorate, and more than 50 other mission partners. All of these mission partners, each playing a critical role in our nation's defense, collectively make up what's known as Team Hill. The largest organization at Hill Air Force Base is the Ogden Air Logistics Complex. Employing more than 8,000 military, civilian, and contract personnel, the ALC provides depot-level maintenance for nearly 700 aircraft and produces more than 80,000 exchangeable end items annually. The complex provides logistics, support, maintenance, distribution, and engineering management for the nation's premier fighters, including the F-35 Lightning II, F-22 Raptor, F-16 Fighting Falcon, and A-10 Thunderbolt II. In addition, it maintains the C-130 Hercules, T-38 Talon, and 27 other actively flying, mature, and proven weapon systems, including the Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. The ALC is one of the leading providers of software, hydraulics, secondary power systems, composites, and ICBM rocket motors for the Department of Defense. The complex is also the Air Force's landing gear center for industrial and technical expertise, handling all the Air Force landing gear and a majority of other DoD landing gear. Ogden ALC also operates the Department of Defense's Aircraft Regeneration, Storage and Preservation Facility at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Arizona. It also operates additional maintenance operations in Japan, Colorado, Nebraska, Texas, Florida, California, Montana, Wyoming, and North Dakota. Two of the most visible Team Hill units located on Hill Air Force Base are the 388th and 419th Fighter Wings. After nearly 4 decades of flying the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the unit started a new mission flying the Air Force's first combat-coated F-35A Lightning II fighter jets in September 2015. The 388th Fighter Wing has more than 1,600 active duty and civil service professionals who deliver combat capability to deploy, employ, and sustain F-35s worldwide to fly, fight, and win any conflict in the world at any time. The 388th Fighter Wing's pilots and maintainers work alongside the 419th Fighter Wing in a total force partnership to maintain and operate assigned aircraft. The 419th Fighter Wing is Utah's only Air Force Reserve unit and home to about 1,100 reserve members. The 419th also employs a full spectrum of mission support capability, including security forces, medical, civil engineer, and aerial port personnel. The 75th Air Base Wing and 388th Fighter Wing own and operate the Utah Test and Training Range, also known as the UTR. Located in Utah's West Desert, the airspace is situated over 2.3 million acres of land and contains the largest block of overland contiguous special use airspace within the continental United States. The UTR supports a variety of joint test and training activities used by military organizations worldwide, including units from Hill. The Air Force Lifecycle Management Center is responsible for total lifecycle management of Air Force and coalition partner weapon systems and subsystems. At Hill Air Force Base, more than 1,600 military, civilian, and contractor employees provide holistic management for a host of programs and associated services. The installation's LCMC portfolio includes cradle-to-grave management of air-delivered weapons, early warning radar systems, mature and proven systems such as the T-38 Talon, A-10 Thunderbolt II, F-16 Fighting Falcon, F-22 Raptor, and many other programs and services. The LCMC team also executes sales of aircraft and other defense-related equipment while building security assistance relationships with foreign partner nation air forces. The Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Systems Directorate, reporting to the Air Force Nuclear Weapons Center at Kirkland Air Force Base, New Mexico, is responsible for the acquisition and modernization required to sustain the Minuteman III ICBM force. It is also responsible for the acquisition and development of the replacement for the Minuteman III, the ground-based strategic deterrent system. The Directorate consists of a government program team of approximately 450 personnel and more than 700 contractors. The Directorate is responsible for a $22 billion portfolio supporting the acquisition, systems engineering, depot repair, and modernization required to sustain the nation's silo-based ICBM fleet. The Directorate delivers a safe, secure, responsive, on-time and on-target nuclear deterrent force to the warfighter as the nation's nucleus for ICBM development, acquisition, and sustainment. In order to accommodate Team Hill's many current and emerging missions, it's become necessary to find unique and cost-effective ways of modernizing the base's infrastructure. In response to the demands on the base's resources and infrastructure, Hill Air Force Base partnered with private developers on August 13, 2008, to create a mixed-use commercial development on nearly 550 acres on the installation's west side, adjacent to Interstate 15. As the largest enhanced use lease project in the Department of Defense, Falcon Hill National Aerospace Research Park will provide new office and research space for roughly 6,000 Hill Air Force Base personnel and contractors, as well as retail establishments, restaurants, and other commercial development. Team Hill has built a proud heritage and enjoys tremendous support from the local community. This outpouring of support for our airmen and civilians who serve is a visible reminder of the community's patriotism and enduring commitment to our nation's military. They are vital to Hill Air Force Base's continued mission success. Team Hill is committed to our nation's security by sustaining America's warfighters, protecting air power and deploying airmen to engage in war, deterring aggression and maintaining peace around the world. We will meet any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and defeat any enemy. This is Team Hill.